check this on YouTube, send it out to everybody so that they know the stream started again. he was taking a bathroom break, so we're good. Yes. I wonder if that last stream even... I can't even... I'm trying to find in the YouTube app my stream. Yeah. Is it under your videos and then live, right? Yeah. Well, it's not popping up quite yet, but... Well, I could have started a different game for tonight. Alright, there we go. Right, so I shared it with Outline and Spencer, and I'm going to share it with Mike, and then Mike can come back on chat anytime. Spencer's here. Yay. Alright, I hopefully didn't lose too much progress on that. That was only like 2 or 3 days worth of stuff, and I didn't buy any new games. So, well, Francis is in bed right now, so I'm going to talk a little bit less. So I'll probably have you guys do more of the chatting, otherwise we'll kind of be a little bit on the quiet side tonight. Yeah. Well, he'll have his headphones on, and I got the washer and dryer running, so usually that'll... well, I mean, we usually sleep... Well, we usually sleep in the same room, but there's some nights where I sleep up in the bunk, because I just don't want to disturb him, or I like to have that, you know... I don't know, I like having the bunk to myself sometimes. Sometimes I like having the big bed. Yeah. I don't know, people would probably think your game is more interesting than my laundromat simulator. Alright, what is the goal today? Oh, jeez. What's funny is, like, I always bitched and complained about working food jobs, you know, where I had to clean up after other people, and now I'm playing a game where I have to clean up after other people. Alright, so... Alright, collect 3 pieces of gum. That's one of the goals. Defeat 30 enemies in Zombat. I don't even know how to get the minigun. I suck at that one. And then get a score of 2,500 in UFO Assault, which I'm not that good at, so I could try that. There's UFO Assault. I never got to play, on the Wii U, there's Zombie U, and I haven't really played that one. Oh, shit. And shit. Damn. Yes, you do. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, that was a bad joke. You know when people are like, you need help. Let's see if I can get 2,500. Yeah, Bobby, if you'd ever want to stream on your channel and have me in the audio, I would do that, or I don't know if there's a way to broadcast your shit on my channel. Yeah, thanks, Chad. The game crashed itself. That's the first time I've had it crash. At least I had the stream up so I could save some of that gameplay. So, Chad, are you done traveling for the day? Do you have like a hotel, or blockchain has broken down? God dang it. Oh, that's one of the other mini games inside of this game. So basically you gotta go flick the bugs off of the board instead of actual software bugs, and you know, fixing a game that way, they just have bugs, infestations. That's funny. Very creative. Oh shit. Yeah, well, that sucks. That's the reason why this game, originally I ordered it for Switch, and then I was like, well, I kind of want to stream this one, and there's no online mode, so I might as well buy the PlayStation version of this game. What, this one? I think you can find it digitally. I don't know about physical copies, because I had to order this. I didn't find this straight. I've never seen this straight on the shelves. So, but I don't go into GameStop and stuff. I just go to my local mom and pop kind of store. But they got mostly older games, and then for the newer games they get, it's all trade-ins. Oh shit. My timing. Shit, I'm gonna hit that building. There we go. And I gotta plunge the toilet again. Yeah, staying at a hotel. Oh, I hope you enjoy your hotel, Chad. Get some relaxation and... Yeah, I don't know when Spencer's coming back. What's up? Right now we got 3 people watching. Not the most amount of people, but it's still cool, like... You have clothes waiting in the washing machine. God dang it. Well, let's see. The goal on the other day was I accidentally pressed the wrong button. The goal the other day was not to do any laundry. Okay, so we're on the next day, I'm guessing. So I have to find another piece of gum. So it's like they give you like these funny goals of like, okay, find this, find that. Yeah, but Chad, I hope you enjoy your hotel. Spencer and I, was it last Friday that we got to stay at the... Oh, hi, Dan. Stop pressing buttons. Yeah, I accidentally pressed the button to go into the stream settings instead of the options button to... Oh my god, it's good to see you, Dan. I haven't talked to you on the phone lately, but I hope you and your family and stuff are doing well, and, yeah, I didn't know what all you got going on Made to Last, but, yeah, it's really awesome to see you here. You keep I keep pressing Made to Last buttons. Eh. He's picking on me. I'm just kidding. Dan. Made to Last. Spencer just says wah. Why? Everybody in the stream is just ganging up on me. I don't know what's going on. Dan just says I'm telling my mom. He just says I'm telling my mom. No, we're not going there. Spencer just sends a devil emoji after you said that. Oh my god, Spencer says I could put him in a timeout. Oh my... You guys, I'm crying. I'm laughing so hard. Oh, that's so hot. Let's see how much money we have in... Oh, we have 3,000. And then in the... So in the bank account, there's 3,675. And then in the... There's a... So it's an eBay kind of thing. And you can choose add-ons, upgrades, like, say, a faster pair of sneakers to walk around the place. I'm trying to save up for the radio advertisement, which is 190. No, I don't. I have 175. So in the game, you can get a radio advertisement, and I think that would make the popularity of the place better. You can also get a vehicle to drive to work in instead of taking the bus. The art of meditation. There's some weird... I don't know what all these upgrades do, but... Dan says timeout for me. Oh yeah, have I been... This stream is gonna get bad. It's like, have I been a naughty boy? Oh my goodness. Why? This is going too far, too quick. Oh my goodness. Spencer says the stream is so funny. Well, I'm not going to expose who it was, but one of my friends, he's into punishing and receiving punishments. And we're at his house, and he has this big wooden paddle, and they came back from a convention, and his friend he just looks at this paddle, it's like, wait, it's cracked right down the middle. I may have to ask my friend. Made to Last just says it was me. Very nice. Long story short, somebody cracked my friend's spanking paddle. Oh my goodness, the game is like, it's already like midday, like I haven't gotten much done in this. Okay. I'm sorry, this stream is getting very naughty. Cause utter destruction and... Alright, so I have 770 out of... Just see... Well, I'm not going to be able to do the Zombat one. I'm terrible at that game. I wish there was a way to trade... Yeah, I think I'm going to do the UFO game. Because... This is gonna... Spencer says this is... This is gonna be an X-rated stream. Yeah, I don't want to turn geez, I can't. Too many people away with, you know, but at the same time I'm not squeaky clean by any means. Oh, Dan, what are we talking about? He just says, sweet Spencer, any food? I'm so confused right now. Well, speaking of food, last Friday I got to meet up with, well, Spencer and I have known each other for years, but Bobby and I got to meet in person for the first time. So he treated us to pizza. Alright, so Madelas says, oh, Jesus Christ. He doesn't say Jesus Christ, I just said that. But Madelas says it's going to be an X-ray stream because there's always room for food. How is food X-rated? I mean, you can make food you can make food. I mean, if you want to cover yourself in food. Oh, Spencer says the Pizza Hut was so good. I haven't had that in a while, so had it so long and tasted so good. I was surprised at how good that Pizza Hut was. So thank you, Bobby, for treating us to that last Friday. So I come up and meet, like, Bobby. I forgot if I just say hi. I just gave you a hug. And I'm like, oh my god, you're a lot shorter in person than I expected. Because I thought Bobby was going to be, like, 6'5" or something. And you're like... No, you're shorter than both of us. You're like... Wait, you're not 5'3". What are you, 5 foot... And then I look at Bobby and I'm just like, you're pocket sized. And I'm definitely not making fun of your height, I just think it's cute. So... So Bobby... Today you said you had to at the store ask for somebody to reach on the top shelf. Is that a common occurrence for you, or do you just skip on your tippy toes, or do you find like a box? Oh shit! Well, at least hopefully you don't. I hope you don't ever topple it. Spencer says no bullying on this channel. I don't mean to bully him because of his height. I'm just curious because. Because I said you were pocket-sized. I mean that in the best way. I love my friends very... I love you guys. Like, I'm not gonna hurt anybody. Don't cry. I think I'm about to cry at just how funny, like... But just like, I was talking to Outlane the other day, and he's sending me pictures of this town. I forget which state it's called, but there's literally a city called Cumming. So he sent me a picture of a bar. It was the Cumming Tap. And then Cumming Community Church. That was my favorite one. But if the church says Cumming on it, I mean, I'll at least stand outside by the sign. My goodness. Well, there was this street in this one town called Fossbender, and remember my friend and I, like, taking a piece of tape and putting it over the F, so it was Assbender Street for a little bit. I shouldn't. I guess I was a naughtier kid than I thought. Bad bird. No, I was gonna say something about beating with Big Bird. No beating off Big Bird. I just had to say it. I'm sorry. Bad Big Bird. Oh, your beak is so big. This is I'm sorry, this is devolved into, or divulged, what the fuck is the word? It's turned into like this like dirty ass stream. What the fuck are we doing here? I'm just like sexualizing your boss on your game that I can't even see. It'd be cool if, like, we could see your stream and my stream at the same time. Like, have yours in a little window, so people knew so I knew what the hell you were talking about, and vice versa. But I wonder how much power that would take. Who's Brad? Oh, so Made to Last is saying there's a comedian named Brad that's a little person that is very funny. God, Spencer sent me a clip of The Wizard of Oz, and I feel bad for all the little... Yeah. Yes, their voices are so... They're just so squeaky in that movie. It's like, it's cute, but at the same time it's a little bit painful, like... Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to... what button to press to get my, watch on screen again. Yeah, I'm trying all of them. It's like I can get the... Okay, that just dims the light for a second. I don't know what that does. That UFO game, I'm not going to get that goal by the end of the day. Let's see what kind of new shit that we can buy. Ooh, so they have a Pong clone on here. So we can get that. We can get Spaceship Capitalist and Vertical Shooter. Okay, so there's a Vertical Shooter, there's a Pong clone, there's a pool table. I think that's all the games that are available. So, Bobby, what should I pick up? A pool table, a Pong clone, or a spaceship shooter? Okay. Spencer says, do you not like the Munchkins from The Wizard of Oz and the Oompa Loompas from the Chocolate Factory? I do like those characters, but I feel bad that. Alright, so the thing is, I like the characters, but the thing is, I feel bad for the actors playing those. I'm also gonna get the Pong game, dude. I'm gonna get both games instead of the pool tables, but because I'm not much into pool, but it'd be interesting to see how they handled that in this game. But anyways, Spencer's question about like Oompa Loompas and Munchkins, I think they're cool characters. I just feel bad for, especially back, was it 1938 or whatever year that Wizard of Oz was done, the conditions for how they treated the actors and stuff, especially little people. I think that, you know, little persons should be able to be in movies and have main roles and stuff. You get what I mean? Whereas, like, they get subjected and typecasted into being just like Oompa Loompas and stuff. Like, why can't we have a movie that has little people actors that are basically like, how do you explain it? You know, that they would have equal roles to, you know, somebody that's taller. Because I don't see being, you know, short as a bad thing at all. Ooh, I get to place where the new games go. So I think the new game is gonna go. Oh, cool! We got 2 games in one day. So Mike says, sorry I haven't come back in the party. Got too hot in here. Oh, that's so hot, Mike. I had to turn on my air and it'll be in your ear. Oh, no worry, Mike. Dude, there's like 3 pieces of gum. Oh, Jesus, like walk right in and there's 2 pieces of gum and a burger. Cleaning up after people's shit again. But it's so, not literally, but incredible. I'm surprised you guys can't hear my washing machine and dryer. Oh shit, did I... Spencer's saying his air conditioning's still not working at his place. Yeah, definitely. Well, the night I slept over at Spencer's, it's like the room was kind of cold. Like, I was like, you're gonna have the window open? I'm gonna be fucking freezing, because when we were at the tent, you know, it was like 38 degrees. My feet were freezing. Yeah. And then I closed his window or whatever, and we were just, like, really warm. Because, like, I just slept in his room by him. I was just like, I don't give 2 fucks. But, yeah. And then we both got really just sweaty. It was kind of uncomfortable, but, ooh, let's play the new games. So, I'm going to play Shuttlecocks. So, that's just an... So, this is a Pong clone. Dude, I get to play Pong. This is good. I like this. It's simple, but fun. UFO assault has broken down. Okay. God, the computer on this Pong clone is very hard. Alright, Bobby, so naughty. So, I think a lot of the games I'm picking up player 2 wins. I lost. The game has the word Cox in it, and I still lose it. I should be a pro at that. No. Insert gay joke here. Press to join. Shit, I guess this is this just a 2-player game? Oh, there we go. Oh, cool. It's like Galaga. Oh, this is so good. Dude, Bobby, I like the game that you suggested on here, or, you know, that I asked you if I should get. It's so good. Oh, jeez. Oh, cool. You can get different power-ups. And you can use how many points you have to get different power-ups. Okay. So, Bobby, I have a really stupid question. So we were talking about height and stuff. You're not short enough to be considered a little person. But how short does somebody have to be considered a little person compared to what is like quote unquote like normal? Like, I hate how there's like why people make such a big deal about like, you know, yeah, I think it's, you know, there's tall people in this world, there's short people in this world, and I think like people of all heights are, it's, you know, we have to have a little bit of everybody, you know. There's benefits to being tall, there's benefits to being short, you know, all different sizes and shapes. What was funny is there's this girl in my roller derby team that I played against. So the girls team, they had somebody that their derby name was Sprocket, and they were very short. They were probably 5'4", I'm guessing. They were shorter than you, Bobby, but their ability, because they were so short, they were able to squeeze in between the other players really well because they were short, which was an advantage for them. Whereas, like, the advantage for the bigger players, the taller players, you know, some of them have more stamina, some of them have more of a blocking capability if they're wider and have thicker arms and stuff. Then they can knock people over easier. So that's why I thought it was. Yeah. So that's what I thought was cool about roller derby is, you know, people of all shapes and sizes could play this sport, and you didn't have to be one specific build to be able to do it. And, I thought that was just very empowering, you know. Um, and it's a very accepting sport, especially for gay people and people in the LGBT community, because there's people that are straight, there's people that are gay, there's everybody, and you know, there's co-ed teams, there's teams that are basically guys or girls. Transgender people are very accepted in roller derby, so I think that's another cool thing. It's just a community that's, you know, oh, hey Dan, good to see you back. But anyways, you know, with like height and shape and size and stuff, I think it's cool. I think roller derby is kind of one of those cool sports because they don't like really give a shit which gender you are or how tall you are and stuff. As long as you have ability to skate and that you put effort into it, that's the main thing. Is and just like it's cool that you get this sense of community from that sport. So that's what I liked about when I played it for a year and a half. I really liked that. I think it was a year and a half, maybe a little bit short of that. But let's see. Spencer says, I follow a great TikTok or YouTuber called Mr. Monsingo. Let's see, he's a little person, but is a teacher in Seattle, and he's pretty awesome. That's cool. I don't follow TikTokers or anything, but let's see. Oh, cool. I always play this Rave Paradise song when I'm like in this game. Let's see. Perfect beats, 100 perfect beats on Cyberdance. Well, I just turned a song on, so complete 1 levels in Racer Chaser. Let's try Racer Chaser again. So Dan, how hot is it out by you? Oh jeez, I got busted. I'm playing Racer Chaser again. I'm gonna make a cassette tape of the music on this game from the jukebox. Like, I love the soundtrack on this game. Oh shit, busted again. I gotta get past this first level. I suck at this. What's cool is you have your boombox and you're trying to throw music notes at these cops that stun them. I'm listening to this techno track kind of thing in the background, and it's so good. I think this one on the game is called Rave Paradise. So Made to Last says it's 90 by him. Spencer says it's about 90 there. It was about 90, 91 here today for a little bit, but we had enough breeze and trees and stuff in my neighborhood to kind of make it tolerable. Spencer says they're predicting that there's not supposed to be rain there for 10 days. I hope that that there's no like wildfire kind of situation. Shit, I almost made it past. Oh, I forget there's a boost. Shit. Popo was really blocked me in. Jeez. You know what's really bad? This is really bad. So, my friend... Alright, so I was at a friend's house when I was a teenager. And this is technically the first time I've ever seen a porn ever. So anyways, there was this porn called Kinky Kong. And my friend and I watched it. And, like, this gorilla was, I don't know if he was wearing underwear or what he was wearing, but he shoves a girl down his pants. And he's making a jerk off motion, like, oof, oof. And then his brother walks in and it's like, what are you guys watching? And it's like, and then he turns the channel, he's like, we were watching Spider-Man, and it's like, his brother's like, Spider-Man went off 5 minutes ago. And I run into the hallway and I'm just like crying and laughing, like we just got caught watching porn, basically. But you said gorilla, it made me think of that. I'm so sorry. But anyways, that's the first time I ever watched a dirty movie. We were like doing anything to it. We were just like laughing at how ridiculous this was, because all I remember is the gorilla shoving this poor lady down its pants, and then there's a lesbian scene, so I was like, okay, whatever, you know, like... But, like, it didn't do anything for me. It's like, I'm gay as fuck, so, like, this was just hilarious. But I don't know why. You said the word gorilla, at me, instead of thinking just King Kong, I'm thinking, like... Did I ever tell you about that story, Bobby? The one I just said about Kinky Kong. I can't believe I just said after hours stream. It was so stupid. My friend and I were just kind of, he was so embarrassed. I'm trying to get past level 1 on this game. Chad says at least it wasn't Seth Rogen. I mean, I don't know, I don't know, like, I don't know if I like the whole, like, I don't know, how to explain it with Seth Rogen. I like Seth Rogen's stuff, but at the same time, it's like a lot of weed jokes, which is not really like my thing. But I don't know. I think Seth Rogen's kind of cute. I like his laugh. I think it's kind of attractive. And the fact that he's not just like jacked, you know, he just like average body and stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I think Seth Rogen's kind of cute. Fuck. Alright, so Spencer says that would be very bad, especially a trailer park here where homes are so close together. A house that burned a few months ago got demolished. Oh, jeez. Dan says he can't stand Seth Rogen's laugh. Yeah, well, when people like fake their laugh, that's what I don't like. But there's some times where you could tell he has a genuine laugh. Like, so actors that I like in movies, like Seth Rogen, Paul Rudd, what the hell? The guy that played Scott Pilgrim, I can't think of his name. Michael Cera. Oh, geez, I can't do more laundry. The day's already ended. Okay. Geez, that day went by real fast. Oh my... Don't say it. You just like paused after you're like, "Where's that big?" And I was like, "What the fuck?" He was in this. Social Network was. What the fuck is his name? Eisenberg. I can't think of his. I can't think of the actor's name. So Dan is talking about the movie The Social Network. No, that's not Michael Cera. That's someone else. Is it Jesse Eisenberg, or I don't remember what that... Yeah, I can't remember. I was thinking Mark, but I think the guy's name is Jesse. It's Jesse, right? Yeah. Yeah, well, I liked the movie... Lex... Sorry, that's my actual laundry going off. I think the other day on stream I was talking about how I went to see, well, back in 2005 when Superman Returned came out, because that was like, I don't know, like 20 years since they made a Superman movie, and I was just like, I only was curious about the movie because the guy that played Superman was really cute in that one. And just the fact that I guess he had a big bulge that they had to digitally like make look smaller in the They should just like left his bulge in the Superman movie. They should have made an R-rated movie. You know, all this guy is bulging glory. You know, like. But yeah, they made this movie a PG-13. It was the most predictable piece of It was. Are you okay? Sounds like you have a hairball. Oh, you were like hacking like you had something down your throat. Mate, Dan says it's funny how you're playing a game doing laundry while doing real laundry. I was just telling Francis that before I actually started all this shit. Yeah. I think it's just a thing I do now. I put the laundry on while I'm actually playing this game. It's a funny coincidence, laundry while doing a video game with laundry, but... Alright, what's the video... I have to see what the video game goal is tonight. 10 cop cars in Tank and Racer Chaser. Jesus, it's gonna be hard. Shoot 120 bolts. Leave before 4 p.m. in the game. I'm gonna just leave early right now to just get them pissed off at me. Oh, shit. It's a bug hunt! Infestation annihilated! Dan says I actually need to get some done, but she is sleeping right now. Oh, Dan, how long have you and your wife been together? Or I think it's your wife. I'm sorry if I'm like mistaking things, because I know I was talking to Outlane and I talked to him and his wife. But I forgot if you're married or if you've just been with your other half for a long time. Alright, emptying all the game hoppers. Wow, Dan, 18 years. Is that just married or is that together? Francis and I have been together 11 years. Well, this summer in August it'll be 11 years, but we're finally getting married after being together 11 years. Some people get married after like 8 months. Get married so quickly. I've known straight couples and gay couples that are just like I've known couples that have gotten together really, really quickly, and Francis and I are just like, no. Alright, so I'm walking out of the job early because it says to walk out early. The father character is gonna bitch at my character. Oh, actually, I'm far enough in the game where that's not an issue. Okay, good. So, at the beginning of the game, if you walk out early and it's not a goal, like, even if it is a goal, like, if you don't have, like, after a certain point, your father will not, in the game, will not, be on your every move, but and your father is always like, I noticed that you left early, that's not acceptable. So I don't know if there's a way to fail this game. Yeah, so Dan says he's been with his wife, so they've been married 18 years, but they've been together 21. That's awesome. That's really cool. I'll have to talk to you on the phone and get the story of how you guys met and stuff. I usually put laundry in the front machines because then I can remember to take them out. Yeah, speaking of doing laundry, I'm taking care of this laundry and then I actually do have to. I can shove you guys, this sounds dirty, but I could shove my controller in my pocket while I'm like walking over there and still talk with you guys. What made Stan says, do you think your wife would get mad if you needed to get laundry done? Oh, you guys don't do laundry while you guys sleep? Like, we keep the shit running. So sometimes, we have our laundry in the basement, though. So we can kind of hear it, but it's not, it's not... Yeah, it's not terrible. It's just kind of in the background. It's nice. We already talked about how we met. Oh, shit. What sucks is, like, I have a decent memory for things, but it's not great. But there's some times where it's like I just need to be refreshed about, like, small details here and there. I know there's times people get annoyed with me about, it's like, I've had this conversation with you, Matt. Why don't you remember? It's like, shit, like, you get what I mean? So it's like my memory scares me sometimes. My mom's like 59 and she could barely remember day-to-day things. And there's some times where it's like my memory isn't the greatest, so if you leave clothes in the washer, they start to stink. Yeah. Well, that's why I usually run the laundry, and then Francis switches to midway through the night. If he has to skip to go to the bathroom, he'll switch laundry. But I usually try to switch it as quickly as possible. Oh yeah, Dan was saying that he met his wife on chat on AOL. Remember, like, AOL chat rooms? Yeah, like, dude, Dan, I'm sorry I forgot that. That's a cool detail, because I remember those chat rooms. God, you used to met some cool people on there. He met a lot of freaky people. Like, I, I was a child when AOL was a thing, and, like, I almost got, like, there was a guy that wanted to abduct me. Like, there was some creepy shit on AOL. I had a guy ask me to meet him at a hotel room. He was like supposedly from Pennsylvania and was gonna come and like. So I was like 14. I didn't know what the hell was going on, but at least I didn't let it happen. You know what I mean? But like, are you right, Bobby? Bobby, how old were you when you got internet, and did you have like dial-up, or did you have like decent internet by the time you got it? Well, I mean, when I first got internet, I had dial-up, and it was awful. Like, it was slow, and I mean, this is the day of chat rooms and stuff. Like, it was scary. You didn't know who the hell you were going to be talking to. There's like no security with anything. It was always like age, sex, location. You know, they'd always ask those personal questions. Well, and back then, I thought I was the only gay person in my area, so I didn't know who to talk to, and I would really I would really make myself susceptible, um, which isn't good, you know, when you're, especially when you're, you know, 14, 15 years old, you need to, you know, protect yourself a little bit more than that, you know. See, Spencer says, I was chatting with one of my mom's friends in her Yahoo Messenger, and he threatened me to find me and kill me, so I never used Yahoo Messenger. That's terrible, yeah. Um, that's what was scary about back in those days. There was just a lot of that. You know, you didn't know where you could feel safe. Back then, I didn't think about security because it was so new. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Well, I think they're both around, like, yeah. But I ended up getting AT&T Yahoo afterwards because that was DSL, so then we didn't have to tie up the phone line. I still use the phone line. But I'm going to turn this down a little bit so I'm not yelling over it. But the game is having me plunge toilets. Right? Oh my god, when I worked at Olive Garden, I was constantly cleaning piss off the floor. Those motherfuckers did not pay me enough. So, yeah. Not that anybody's gonna be listening from Olive Garden, but like, fuck you as a corporation. Like, you don't pay your employees, you treat your employees like shit. And there's a lot of good people that work for Olive Garden, but like, the managers just treat everybody like shit from the 2 locations I worked at. But god, yeah. Dan, wait, hey, you had Pizza Hut pizza? I haven't had Pizza Hut in years. Yeah, Dan, Bobby on chat here actually treated Spencer and I for Pizza Hut, and it was really nice. I haven't had that in a while. And I told him, like, well, I'm coming to Michigan, like, we've known each other for, like, 6 months, and, like, he was only, like, an hour away from where Spencer lives, so Spencer and I have known each other for, like, 3-4 years now at this point. Oh, geez, a lot of games down right now. But, anyways, so Spencer and I were hanging out, and it's like, well, let's go meet up with Bobby. So I think next year when I go up there for the summer, I think Bobby's gonna come camping with us. If you're up for it, Bobby. Otherwise, I'll get a hotel or something. I'll hang out and go to the arcades. Let's see. Okay, Chad says, I had food poisoning from Olive Garden years ago. I never ate there again. Yeah, sometimes the food is... I've had some really shit food. I've had decent food there, but it's been a long time since I've had anything decent. Everything's pre-packaged bullshit from there anyways. Like, Olive Garden used to make their own noodles. They don't do that anymore. That's all brought in on pallets. The breadsticks are... Yeah, and the breadsticks aren't even fresh. Those are pre-packaged and then just, cooked. Yeah, they used to be good. I think when you work there, you eat the food so much you get sick of it. You get what I mean? See, Spencer said, I've never had food poisoning yet. Well, that's good for you. I've had achy stomachs sometimes, but never had full-blown food poisoning. Everybody said, well, I think my mom got, food poisoning from Golden Corral, and there's sometimes where my mom's stomach just can't handle a lot of stuff, but God, I'm trying to think of if I've probably had foods. I've always had a bad stomach with things, but like Golden Corral is just like, that makes me almost shit myself. It's just so greasy. Yeah, I'm surprised after the pizza we ate at Pizza Hut. That was kind of greasy, but it was like really good. Made to last. So Dan says the worst I had came out both ends. Oh yeah, I've had that too, where I'm, I fucking like vomiting into a garbage can one, shitting my brains out. Like that's the fucking worst. I remember one time I was at my friend's house and I got so sick and I was sweating in his bathroom and I was just like, fuck it, I'm taking all my clothes off. I can't handle this. So I just sat in there until I was done, and it was just I felt so sick. And I don't know if that was a night that my friends and I know a lot of my friends were drinking. I might have had a couple drinks, but I've never really been drunk before. But I don't know if I had something to drink and I had food, and it just didn't agree. Hence why Bobby, why I don't drink really is I just fucking hate how it makes my gut feel. Oh my goodness. So we're gonna upgrade and get the radio ad. Oh, cool. So alright, so it says, are you trying to run a successful business? Why not invest in an advertisement played on your local hitmaker radio station, 802 The Grindstone? Radio advertisement will boost business fame and thus increase profits. Alright, let's see if this works. Cool. That's so cool. And then there's $25 left. See what other upgrades we can get. Let's see. Dan says, what do you do? Stay seated or turn around to throw up? What mess do you want to... Oh my god. So what you do is, when you climb into the bathroom, I usually, try to get to the toilet first, and then if I have to vomit, you can lean into the tub and just puke at the tub, which is disgusting, or into the sink while you're hovering over the toilet. That's that's also a terrible combination. But if you have a garbage can beside you and it has a bag in it, that's probably the best. Is just make sure your bathroom has a bag and it's in the bathroom trash. So if you do have to do both things at once, you can grab the trash can and be seated as quickly as possible. Because then you're not cleaning up puke out of a sink or out of a tub. That's just it. I remember my dad would get pissed. My dad would get pissed because I would, get really heat sick. My mom would feed me Doritos or whatever, and it'd be hot out, and I'd puke all over these hotel rooms. There was one time I puked all over the bathroom, and my dad was like, "God damn it, can't you just get it in the fucking toilet?" He was pissed because I got puke in the sink and toilet. Like, it was just like I couldn't fucking aim one place. It was like projectile vomit. And then there was another time we were in St. Louis at a Comfort Inn or whatever, and I was in a rollaway bed. I was so sick I couldn't get out of bed. I puked all over the wall and the rollaway bed. And my dad was like, "All right, let's go." And he didn't even tell the front desk that I puked. We just fucking left. That was bad. I wonder if they charged him a cleaning fee for that one. But that was really bad. I puked all over that wall in the rollaway bed. It was so bad. And then, because we had an older car, our hood ornament, somebody ripped off the hood ornament off our car because we were in St. Louis, and crime there kind of sucks, So, God, quite the trip. That was the trip that we ate at Hooters also. I don't get what it is with, like, people, like, and, like, Chad says I hated St. Louis. I like, what the hell is... There's a radio station that my friend, one of my friends told me about, not KXZ. I'm trying to think of the name of the radio station, but there's a St. Louis radio station I still listen to. Spencer says, "Man, I remember the time I puked in math classroom in middle school in 7th grade, and I sent a few still students after me. After I puked, they wanted me to go home. They wanted to go home because of me." I remember one time I was in the middle of study hall, and I was in EBD classes, so, for kids with disabilities and stuff, and I got so sick I was just like, bleh. I like projectile vomited into the garbage can in the back of the room, and everybody was just so grossed out by it, and then they sent me home. Like, my stomach turned really bad. Yeah, I mean, at least I never had, like, a shit accident at school, like, that I can remember. But I've had that on road trips, like, driving from St. Louis back. What really sucks, Bobby, the first time I met my friend Squirrel, his mom, the first time I met her, I made it all the way from St. Louis to, like, Janesville, Wisconsin or whatever, and at the last second, like, I thought I was fine, and I fucking shit myself. Like, I think when I got into Wisconsin, I was, like, a mile away from the rest stop, and it's like, oh, god damn it. Like, it just fucking happened. So I text my friend, I'm like, "Hey, like, I had an accident. Can I," like, he's like, "Oh, you can use my," I'm like, I'm so embarrassed. He's like, "Well, you can use my shower." And then I'm like, then he tells his mom that I shit myself. So it's like, and I guess she has Crohn's, so she understands, so it's just, like, so fucking embarrassing meeting this woman for the first time and I'm like, "Yeah, sorry, I shit myself." Just, my stomach was just in such terrible condition, but you know, a lot of people like even at the arcades I work at, sometimes they joke about it's like, hey Matt, you know, like, is your stomach doing all right today? It's like, yes, my stomach is doing fine today. Thank you for asking. But I've had stomach issues since I was in like 4th grade, so I'm, you know, most of the time I'm okay. I take probiotics and I eat a little bit better than I used to. I'm not even paying attention to the... Let's see. Stack Overflow for 10 minutes. Alrighty. Score 180 in darts. I suck at darts. I don't know how to get the high score in this dart game. You'd think just go to the middle. Everyone has had it. I've had food poisoning and shit myself. Yeah. God, that's always the worst because it's like you just feel embarrassed. It's like... So, long trips, basically, you know, try to monitor what I eat and, you know, make plenty of stops and bring extra set clothing if I need to. I feel like this dart game that you can... I don't know if you can basically aim exactly where you want to. I feel like that just cheats it so much. How do you... Do I go like out here and then like I don't know how the scoring on darts goes, if this is worth that much at all. How did my score go down to 11? I do not know how to play darts for the fucking life of me. Oh, speaking of stories of like shitting stories, the inner line on the 20 is triple. Okay. I don't know what the bullseye. I always thought bullseye would be where you score the most points. Oh, he has a Pizza King hat on. Okay. Oh, shit. That's a 1. Fuck. And then it's gonna make me throw it. I just noticed one of the games in the background is not working.
Eat this! Infestation annihilated.
Do I need 10 more on that, or how far am I away from that goal? Alright, let's play a little bit more darts, see if I can get that before... Okay. Because it rolls around ever so slightly, and then let's see if this goes in the 20 or if that goes next to it. Okay. Oh, shit, that's 1. And it doesn't let you back out of it, so you gotta tap back and tap forward. When you get down to the end, you need exact points. Okay. Oh, is it asking for a specific, like, spot to go? Like, so is it asking me to get the... right there? Okay, so is it asking me to get a 40? So that'd be the second one in. It's letting me play darts after close with this dude, that's funny. Let's see. Score as many points as possible. Alright, so then let's try this one. Alright, so I'm going to check my progress on this. And darts, it's not allowing me going further, so at the end of the day I have to go walk outside to the bus stop. All the laundry in the machine has to be pretty much left where it is. Speaking of that, do I actually have to... Alright, while this is doing this... Oh, get up and walk around a little bit. Welcome back, Bobby. God, I was thinking we were talking about food poisoning and times we've accidentally shit ourselves. Oh, God. I remember my mom having to tell my aunt when I was 4 years old that, like, we were on the way to this place called Baker's Square, which is was an old restaurant that's not there anymore. But anyways, we get like 2 blocks away. We were about to get off the highway by the mall, and I just like it fucking hit me. So like my mom had to go into. My aunt was in from Indiana, and she had to tell my aunt that I had a little accident, and then we had to go home. So I was like, God damn it, that kind of sucked. It's like I got so sick of the backseat of that car. I still fucking remember that. It was just like, ugh. That was a fucking mess. But I still remember stuff like that. And I remember when I was 4 years old, I accidentally cut my finger open on my dresser. It was a glass knob, and the glass got right in between my thumb and my other finger, and so they had to do a couple stitches. What the fuck? The cap or something got into my laundry. Oh my goodness. I hope this didn't break this. You know, one of those USB bricks for like an Apple phone? It just went through the washing machine. Oh, shit. Yeah. Well, at least it... I'll leave that out and hopefully it didn't damage it. It was in the bottom of the washing machine. I usually everything is fine, but I don't know how the hell that got in there. Which pair of pants that was mixed in with. I usually don't stick the... Yeah, it's all wet. I didn't even... Oh, Dan says, hey, I gotta go chat with you guys later. Well, thank you very much, Dan, for popping by. Right now, are you just trying to score as many points as possible? Yes. I was trying to score points in darts. So Dan's probably not here, but later, Dan, really good that you stopped by. I think I missed Dan because you and I were talking and I was changing my actual laundry. So, so in the game it says arcade income $2,000, laundromat income 322. Okay, so goal is play 3 games of Communist from Mars. Play 3 arcade games. Defeat 30 enemies on Zombat. I'm suck at Zombat, so I'm gonna get 2 of these goals done and then just get all the other shit done. God, all this fucking laundry. What? Yeah, I hope so too. We have plenty of them laying around, but I don't think it was one of mine. I think it was one of Francis's. I'm gonna leave it sit for a few days before I plug that one back in. Yeah. I don't know what else I have going on today. Or shit, where did I put my phone? Oh, it's in my pocket. I was thinking like I just put laundry in the dryer. I'm just happy that we get to do this tonight and relax. More gum. Well, in the game. It's always like people sticking gum to shit. People are disgusting. Well, on the live stream, it's about 4 people watching, so Spencer's here, you know. Yeah, Spencer, you up to anything tonight? Just relaxing? No. I think I'm gonna move around to the games because I forgot which one wasn't. I think I. On what? Okay, so on my game, it's like the arcade games, you can only move the big ones in certain spots, and then the smaller ones you can move in. So I think I'm gonna move Gold Strike and Stack Overload, and then yeah. Line Terror's doing well, so I'll leave that where it is, but... And then I'll just move where the Pong game is. Oh, that's kind of a weird spot for it, but I'll leave that there for a moment because that's right out front. Yeah, Spencer just says he's just relaxing. I'm just playing this and talking to you guys, and then... I mean, Bobby, what time is it over by you? Jesus, so it's like 12 something here. My goal for tomorrow is to get some dishes done. I got, you know, most of the laundry done, but I gotta throw dishes in the dishwasher tomorrow. Alright, so we're down to like one person watching, you know, not that matters. Just getting more done in this game. Oh, Chad just says he's listening in the background. Yeah, it's good to see you. It's always cool to... Yeah, Chad, I should give you my phone number sometime, then you and I can chat on the phone, or if you wanna, I'm on Discord sometimes, but usually the best way to get a hold of me is just give me a call on my phone. If you're ever up for that, dude. So on the live streams, I've been giving out my phone number, not my main phone number, but my Google Voice, so then, like, you know, but after a while, you know, whoever wants my actual phone number, I can give that to them, you know, but just wait a while, usually, you know, but, I don't know, I like having phone conversations with people, and I've talked to Dan, and I've talked to John, from their, you know, so, from their channels, and then, well, Bobby is, of course, on chat right now with us, so, you know, yeah, it's cool, Bobby, that you and I talk almost every day. Yeah. Oh, jeez, did I leave stuff in the washing machines over here? In use, oh, okay. Jeez, it says there's... I don't see where it's asking me... Wow. Some of the games have a lot of money on them. $200, $100, you know, some dollars. So, like, in this game, I think I'm doing pretty well. Alright, so I think I know... Wish I knew how to play that blockchain game. I'm not good with... I don't understand the concept of it, but it must do with, like, with multiplication and division. Yeah, it's like, stack these numbers with parentheses on them, and I forget if it's like, you have to figure out, just equations or how that works. But, I wish I understood that one better, but I like the Woodgal, not Woodgal Junior. Woodgal Junior on here is like a cutting the trees down, but the Woodgal I like, because it's a match 3 fruit game. I like that one a lot. So, one of these days I want to take the video from yesterday and, yeah, edit it and basically make it into a full review of this game, because I've played enough of this and I know I like it. So I'd probably give it a 4 out of 5 stars because there's a few things that I think that they should have improved or that they could improve on if they made a sequel. But I think it's a fun game, you know, if you're into this weird kind of stuff. But I think it's a pretty damn good game. Line terror is down. Okay, go fix that game.
Come get some! Greta's crucified!
Alright, so... Alright, I'm gonna move around 2 more of the games, I think, so... Alright, so... that one... Move the... I can over here... Just moving a couple of the games around. There we go. So Chad, what are you up to tomorrow? Alright, so Chad says Sonic creator sentenced to 2 years in jail, and Al Pacino has a kid at age 83. Shit. Al Pacino is 83 already? Holy fuck. Guy's still popping out children? Jesus Christ. I mean, hopefully I could still, you know, perform sexually at like 83 years. I mean, I don't know if I want to live that long, but you know, hopefully my junk still works by then. Yeah, I'm sorry to say that, Chad, but yeah, it's like damn it, if I'm gonna live that long, I hope my, you know, everything works properly. Not that I need to procreate anything. I'm gay as fuck, but you know, I just like, it'd be nice to have that working still. Oh, I found a new song on the jukebox. Night. Al Pacino was 53 when his wife was... What, Mom? What are we talking? When he got his wife pregnant? Al Pacino was 53? God, my parents are like... My mom's in her... Shit. I'm trying to think of how fucking old my mom is. My mom would be 59. I think she's turning 60 this year, and my dad's like 63 or something like that. 62. Bobby. Chad says that oh god, so he's what, 83 and his wife is 29? Holy shit. That's a huge age difference, you know. Ooh, we got enough money for a pool table. Let's do this. I don't know what other add-ons in this game I can do besides just different arcade cabs. So I think we're almost at all the games that they have available. They might have a few more. I'm buying a... Oh shit, I can't do the glasses because I need $45. Well, I mean, people with their age differences, as long as their partners, you know, of age, I think everything is fine. Because I don't like to be ageist with that kind of stuff, but I don't know why, like, I don't know. I do get the hots. There are some guys that are in their, like, 50s that I think are just, like, really hot, but, you know, I have weird crushes, I guess. Play 3 games from Communists from Mars. Okay. Okay. Clothes and washing machine. God damn it. Alright. Tom Cruise shelter in chat said, I don't... Tom Cruise can... Honestly, I think... He's so full of... I don't know. Is this just rude? I don't... You know... Personally, I don't know too much about Tom Cruise, but, like, I think he's full of himself, and that Tom Cruise can go fuck himself, honestly, because he just doesn't seem like a people person, and I don't know, Scientology, I don't, you know, I mean, if there's anybody that is watching that are Scientologists, you know, like, you know, but Scientology is, like, one of those kind of religions I think is just a little bit too culty for my liking. It's kind of a scary environment. But yeah, Tom Cruise, I think he's a good actor, but like, I think there's too many fucking Mission Impossible movies. I watched the first one, I'm like, how is this even good? Like, I don't see why. Yeah, they're making too many. I understand sequels and series of movies, you know, people like them, you know, make more money off of it, you know, whatnot. But, jeez, I don't know. Business closing 2300. Shit. We forgot to play, was it Communists? Yeah, so I gotta play 3 games of this real quick. But there's not a lot of actors where I'd be like, oh, I don't like this person or whatever. Like, I try not to judge famous people because, you know, well, it's like, I don't personally know these people, so why should I attack them, you know? I kind of like to do my own thing. But Tom Cruise is one of those kind of actors where I just don't pay attention to his movies because I just don't care for him too much. Yeah. You know, actors that, you know, kind of like have weird I like the ideologies, you know, that kind of like, I don't know, if it gets too weird, then it's like, okay, I probably won't pay attention to their stuff. If it's like, if it's an actor that hates, say they hate gay people or hate people in the LGBT community, that's a big red flag to me. Then it's like, okay, I will not watch this person's movies. But if it's like, oh my god, my watch is on the game asking me to. I never got into the Mission Impossible movies. Me either. I don't see why people think it was so good. I think it's got mediocre. The only thing I'm curious about that movie is that at the time that came out, early 90s, you know, the whole VHS versus Betamax, and Betamax was already dead as a format. I think there's a couple, you could order that movie from Paramount back in the day and get it on Betamax. So that's, you know, that's more of me being interested in the movie format than the actual movie itself. I don't give two craps about that movie. I do think, you know, for Tom Cruise movies, Days of Thunder was really good. It's a NASCAR-based movie, but there's just a scene, I don't know if he hires a stripper, it's just like some misogynistic kind of bullshit in that movie that I don't like, but I do think some of the humor, and that's a well-shot movie, nice audio, nice visuals, you know. It's past 2 a.m. Go home, it says. I still gotta play 2 more rounds.
Designated 7.3 million dead. Low battery. Solo. Wiped out 4.4 million dead. Wave cleared.
What was some bugs? Hot. I'm playing that Communist from Mars game on the for the live stream because I gotta. The goal is to get 3 rounds of this done. Oh, shit! And I think my base is dead. Jeez, I'm about to die.
8.5 million dead.
14,000 score. Let's see how far I can get on this. The Scientology cult is weird, Chad says. Yeah,
3.2 million dead.
They just silence everybody that doesn't. So yeah, that's what scares me about Scientology. I don't know what their exact belief system is. I try not to judge people by their religion or stuff like that, but it's just like, I think Jehovah's, you know, I have a problem with that part of the religion is because they don't celebrate birthdays. I think birthdays are a very important thing to celebrate because you're on. Yeah, Jehovah's don't celebrate birthdays. They think it's I don't know if they think that's ungodly too, but I think, you know, if there is a God, he would want us to celebrate birthdays and that we're on this earth. You know, I think that's a birthdays are very special to celebrate with your friends and family. You know, about, you know, being on this earth. You know, to be humble about it, but at the same time, I like celebrating with family and friends because I think it's a very oh yeah, Mormons. Um, I don't know if it was somebody that was Jehovah, but they there was these two guys that offered to pray with me and, you know, do a Bible study, and it was like, you know, I said no, and then they ended up coming back a few months later. Well, I was 16 and mowing the lawn, and it's like these guys cornered me, and my dad saw that these guys were bugging me while I was mowing the lawn, and my dad was like, "You have 2 seconds to get the fuck off my lawn." So my dad stood up for me, but they seemed very very rapey. If I'm not, you know, you get what I mean? Because I was 16 and they're offering me to a private Bible study with these two guys. That does not sound safe, you know? And I hate when people use like religion and stuff like that to like proposition people for sex, or to, you know, make it look like they're, you know, yeah, they act creepy. Yeah, and it scared me so much that, like, I had another guy that was a neighbor guy that asked me to go fishing with him. I don't know if it was after his wife died or if it was just, you know, wanted to go one-on-one fishing with me, and I thought that was kind of creepy, so I didn't go with him. But yeah, and then those two Jehovah guys came in, like, were asking me to do a Bible study, and like just me and them, and it's like, you know, it wasn't going to be any parental supervision or anything, and it just like just felt very scary. I just didn't want to, you know, be assaulted or anything. Yeah, I hate when I've had times where I felt like I was going to be preyed upon. That's always scary. Alright, got one more round of this communist from Mars game to play. Then I get that goal, and then I'm gonna finish
West Berlin,
this and probably get to bed.
1 million dead.
Shit.
London, obliterated, 7.9 million dead. Low battery. Paris, praise, 8.8 million dead.
Chad said my dad knew what's up. Yeah, as much as I like didn't like my dad growing up, I think there was some cool stuff. You know, my dad built a go-kart with me, and he stood up for me against those Jehovah guys. So I mean, I remember Mike would come over, and sometimes Mike would make, you know, he would imitate my dad. And one time, you know, Mike was doing the voice of my dad, you know, kind of like, you know, give your friends the boot or whatever the hell, you know, and he just tells Mike, you have to leave. Like, Matt, send your friend home. It was funny. Oh, I'm getting tired. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a nice night. So I'm hoping that like roller skating goes alright today. I don't want to hurt myself any more than I've already been hurt, but I want to get back out on my skates so damn bad.
Way clear.
Got like really decent score on this game. I think I got a higher score than I usually do.
Low battery. 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 New York. Ravage. 5.6 million dead. Way clear. West Berlin. Eradicated. 4.5 million dead.
Wow, scored over 15,000.
Devastated.
Shit,
7.1
what
million
died?
dead. Communists win.
And alright, I think the stream is done. God, I'm getting a little bit tired. I don't know how much of this. Oh Jesus, there's like 3-4 things of laundry to do on the next day on this. Alright, so let's see. Chad says the Mormons have 2 billion. Main headquarters temple. Well, the thing about religions that sucks is like how much money comes in and they don't get taxed on a lot of stuff. That's what scares me about like some of it is like um, they should have to pay their taxes. Okay, we got our pool table. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, but I think I'm gonna save the gameplay for that for the next. Okay, so that only goes into one spot. So I'm gonna save the. Oh shit! There's another part of. Received a new chat. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Yeah, so the new pool table's right here, this big thing, so that's cool. Alright, so, alright, went in the wrong door. Want to go over to the office. And then do that part of the storyline. Let's see. The character says, "This business is good, and I think Dad's proud of me. Not that he said that; it's more of a tone thing, lack of swearing." So it's like a chat message on a computer. Let's see. Let's see. Ashley's sister says, "Right, so this is in the game. You're coming in, into your own. It's great to see." And it's fun helping out. Shame we couldn't hang out more before. Yes, before you even left for college, you were all study recitals. Barely knew I had a sister. Oh, okay. So it's these two sisters that, let's see. Okay, so this part of the game it says, what would you say to, portioning off a portion of the laundry bring the arcade forward. So right when I'm about to quit this game for the night, this is the big part of the game of like turning it into a total arcade, or mostly arcade, and then making it less of a laundry. It says totally, say we're still upgrading and replacing old machines with new. Dad will love it. It's technically true, because they're technically replacing machines with new machines. Oh my god. Leslie says, say the word. Okay. Sliding door laundromat conversion. We will add a single sliding door to extend the arcade into the existing laundromat space. This will also increase your arcade's fame. $5,000. And then in our account on the game, we have 3,400. Fuck it, I guess I'm staying up later for this stream. I was gonna tell myself I'm going to bed now, but it's like, okay, this is like getting really good. Speaking of arcades, like I really want to work on my basement arcade. I have a couple machines. I want to get a new joystick for the 60 and one. I got to save up money for this shit. I'm just so fucking poor. I don't have a job at the moment. I need to search for a job, but it's like I don't know when I can work with this fucking leg issue, so it's like it's gonna be hard to figure this out. And also with the wedding coming up and stuff, so it's like, okay, I really want a job in here, you know, and I haven't been able to help out at the actual arcades I was helping out with. Okay, is the pool table free? Oh, collected $3. It's cool you could play the pool table and stuff on this game. I think within a couple days on this game, like, what's going to be really nice is, like, the game is becoming less of a laundry simulator and more of an arcade. So it's like, basically they're going to take out some of the washing machines and just move everything forward. How's your game going, Bobby? Cyberdance is down. God dang it. I wonder how much, well, looks like we're down to 0 viewers for now. Not that it matters. Yeah. See, Chad says, my friend's workplace was on the news for civil rights lawsuit against the owner for being rude to autistic people. Oh, Chad's still here. That's terrible. And you know, a lot of my friends have autism. My boyfriend has autism, like, and like, yeah, like people picking on others for disability. I've worked at jobs where I couldn't get further because I've had a learning disability, and because it wasn't documented, I got treated like a little shittier. You know, I wouldn't say that was like the shittiest I've ever been treated at a workplace. I've been, you know, I had a boss that was profiling me for being gay, basically, you know, outside of work, you know, saying things with me like, oh, you know, nice sunglasses, you know, they look gay, oh, it's because you are gay. It's like stupid comments like that. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, why is it made big deal about my sexuality? Like, I worked at a place where it was all straight white males, you know, so it's just like, they didn't like anybody else, you know. So it's just kind of a hard environment to work in. I worked at a pizza factory for 2 years, and it was just like hell. So I refused to buy their pizzas, basically. Um, one of the ladies said she felt threatened, and basically got a suspension from work. And then when the new company took over, they said everybody was getting their jobs, and they just had to reapply and stuff. And they shit canned me. They didn't tell me that they were canning me until the last second, and they just canned me, basically. I should have seen it coming, but at the time it was kind of devastating, you know. I had a bad breakup with my ex-boyfriend, and then, like, I lost my freaking job because I was, like, being sexually harassed at work. Yeah, but this lady, she knew, the owners and stuff. Yeah, it is messed up, Chad, but she knew the owners because she worked at a different pizza factory with them for, like, 15, 20 years, you know, prior. So when they opened this other factory, you know, she got her foot in the door there. But it just, like, really sucked because I felt like, you know, even if I went to HR about it, and they basically defended her. And, you know, because I had a freak out, I threw a pizza crust against the wall, and I was just like, I'm sick of this shit. Like, I just, like, had a complete breakdown, and I got, you know, reprimanded for my behavior, and I can understand that, you know. I got to that point where I was like, I freaked out, but, like, I don't think they knew that I was being sexually harassed so bad, and even if they did know, they didn't give two shits about it. Sad sometimes, you know, but I've also worked at places where they've been very accepting about that. They didn't, you know, care that I was gay, and just, you know, treated me like a human being. So, the custard job was good for that because there was, I was mainly working with, there was some adults, some teenagers I worked with and stuff, and everybody was just cool. We all respected each other, you know. I think some of the teenagers would fight with each other and stuff because they were kind of cliquey, you know, but other than that, it wasn't, like, anything about sexualities. The only thing that I got harassed about there was this one girl thought I was going to steal her boyfriend. Because her boyfriend came in once, and I was a movie buff, he's a movie buff, you know, and then she cornered me in the mop closet, and I was like, I couldn't get out of there, you know, I was scared, like, for a moment. She's a bigger woman, big and tall, and she's like, so you're trying to steal my boyfriend? And it's like, holy shit, like, I'm not trying to, like, and then I waited to tell the boss. I was so scared to tell my boss that, like, hey, this girl is sexually harassing me. You know, it just came down to, like, you guys shouldn't be talking about this stuff on company time, you know, instead of, like, standing up for me. So, I didn't say anything about it for a couple months, and then I was having work performance issues, you know. Basically, my boss was saying that, you know, I wasn't, you know, doing my job the best of my ability. So towards the end, I wasn't getting the promotions I wanted to get, and there was a lot of job opportunities I wasn't getting. But, like, I didn't totally hate that last job I was at. It was alright, but it was kind of stressful because it was a food job, and it was just a lot of people, and get very busy. And because of the whole thing with, like, you know, being told I was trying to steal this lady's boyfriend and stuff like that, there was a lot of, like, things that just piled up, and I had some really bad panic attacks at work that were kind of debilitating. There was one day where I had one so bad that for some reason I felt like I was going to die. It was just this weird feeling. I was just, you know, like, breathing really heavy and having a hard time, you know. That was kind of a scary feeling, you know. But one of the other ladies, she brought me into the emergency room, and I, you know, basically figured out, like, while I was waiting for a doctor to see me, that it's like, oh god, this is just a panic, you know. Figured out what the fuck a panic attack was, you know. And I waited in the, you know, waiting room at the emergency room for a while, and then I ended up just walking home. But it was definitely a point where I felt like, I don't know if I felt suicidal at that point, but I know I felt like terrible, you know, that I couldn't handle that job much longer. So then, basically, we moved into this house, and then we found out, I woke up one morning, Francis told me our old place burned down, and all of our old neighbors lost everything. So I felt very lucky that we were here, and I was just like, that was the cue for me to basically put my 2 weeks notice and then quit that job. I just couldn't anymore. So I was happy that Francis put me through school, and I got 2 degrees now. I got to figure out, what to do with them, and how to get over this this physical ailment, or whatever the hell you would call it, work through that. But life is pretty fucking good, like if I didn't have friends to talk to, sometimes it feels lonely having these issues, but at the same time, it's been very cool with YouTube and other online places, meeting friends, and just that sense of community and shit. Yeah, sorry to go on a whole rant about all that kind of stuff. It's, I don't know. You feeling alright over there? Yeah, I'm feeling great. Sometimes it's just nice to reflect on life and just where you're at, Chad says rant is good. Okay, thanks. Yeah. But, I definitely feel that, since I've done school and I've gotten counseling, which is really nice, just to be able to talk to somebody, like a professional, about stuff like that, and kind of be able to understand myself. It's nice. Hey Bobby, I'm trying the pool game. Drop, lift ball, move it around with left, cue ball, take shot. Okay. My solids or stripes? Okay. Okay, so... Oh, I suck at pool. Let's see how this works. Did I get any balls in? I think we're still trying to figure out who's stripes and who's solids. Yeah, I think I've tried to play pool at the roller rink once or twice, and then my ex-boyfriend was really into playing pool with, like, people from the place he lived at, but, like, I suck at pool. Okay, I got to strike. Fuck. Okay, so I have to get solid balls and okay. Damn. This pool game in this isn't bad. This is actually kind of good. I'm surprised at how good this one is. Oh, shit. God, I am terrible at pool. Oh crap, I got one of the opponent's balls in. What? They got the other guy's... Yeah, I am not good at pool. It's one of those things where it's like sometimes I think it's interesting and sometimes it bores the shit out of me. It's not one of my favorite sports. But this virtual pool is. I think I like virtual pool better than actually playing the real thing because, I don't know. Sometimes video game versions of things are actually better. Oh, ooh. Yes, I got one in. Oh, that's exciting. And then can I? So shit, I got opponent's ball and damn. Okay, so I guess when the cue ball goes in, it's called potting it. I never knew that. Shit, did I get one in? Okay, I didn't. Okay, so I think the opponent is about to win. Oh, god dang it, scared me. It's cool. It plays this nice, like, electronic music in the background. It's kind of relaxing while you're playing the pool. I'm so happy to get to see my friend Steven today. I'm so proud of him for... God, I've known him since... God, 2001? God, yeah. He's put up with my shit all these years. He's a good friend. Yeah, his brother, I remember one time I slept over at his house and his brother was completely drunk and he still beat me at Tetris. Yeah, they lived out in the middle of the country and his, like, brother goes and, like, he's like, 1 second, I gotta pee. It goes in the middle of the road and there he had, like, you know, trucks would drive by real fast on the road. It's like, oh my god, like, your brother's gonna get hit by a car. Get them the fuck out of the road. He's like peeing in the middle of the road. Like, dude. But yeah, Steven was always cool. Him and I would have sleepovers all the time, watch horror movies. He's always very, you know, he likes to climb everything and it was always like a daredevil. But it's kind of sassy but sweet. He's very silly. So I'm just excited to see him today and give him a big hug. And, yeah, it's gonna be sad to see him go. You know, he's gonna be moving to Colorado, so it's like, I don't get to see him much as it is. He's really busy, even that he lives up here, but, you know, maybe him and I can video chat or something, or, you know, Francis and I are talking about going down there visiting. Yeah. But yeah, well, I've known Mike as long as I've known Steven, too. Mike and I have probably, you know, we've gone to school with each other longer than that. But Mike and I started actually hanging out after Steven and I. So Mike and I started hanging out around 2003, 2004. And there's been times where, you know, Mike and I stopped talking to each other for a couple of years and then catch up. We used to fight over really stupid shit. Alright, UFO assault is the next goal. I gotta see if all the games are working properly. Okay, dance game needs fixing.
crucified!
Let's see, chat says I watched, was it Joe animated movie? I didn't know who everyone was besides Cobra Commander. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry, that confuses me a little bit. Cobra Commander. Oh, G.I. Joe. That's what he's trying to say. G.I. Joe animated movie. Okay, so is that from like the 1980s? I never really got into the old, you know, because I was born in 90s. Cartoons that we were rerun were like Tom and Jerry and stuff that was like from the 70s. Ah, shit, I need more. I need to quote my vocal cords. 87. Oh my god, it's like 2 a.m. Go back. Oh, video game time on the game. I went through a whole nother day on there. So, I'm trying to get to the end goal, or not end goal, but Five Cops and Racer Chaser, Zombat 2. Oh, keeps asking me to. Oh my god. Washing machine, toilet. Those two things are separate.
Plunge that sucker!
It's just yelling at me, plunge that sucker.
Critical damage! System subjugated!
On this game, I always clean up the garbage just because I think I don't know if like the arcade will do better if it's not full of garbage. Just a general idea. I like on this game these Pizza King boxes look like our Pizza Hut boxes in the US over here. So I think this game is made by a group of people in England. I think that's where the developer is. But I was watching a video on the production of this game, and it just seemed like they were very passionate for old arcade games. And they had a live stream, and I think one of the guys was talking about, like, I own such and such arcade cabinets, and I was like, I messaged, you know, during their live stream, and I was just like, hey, I own a Cruisin' USA or whatever game. They're like, that's really cool that, you know, and I was telling them about, like, my passion, and at the time, when they were still working on this game or about to release it, I was helping out at the arcade in Madison. So I was just like, wow, I'm really, I'm looking forward to this, because I'm very, very passionate about this stuff. So I was helping out in Madison, and I was, still masking and stuff, so I would wear my mask and then, help out at the arcade, and I helped out at Garcade for a while, and then helped out at Nerd Haven. So, and then I was helping out at a third one, but the guy and I had a really bad falling out. We just didn't, the owner of this third arcade and I, we just didn't see eye to eye, which is really sad. But it was really cool over this past year or so. I've, gotten some, helped out at Garcade, and, been able to help out with MGC and get in with, like, pinball people in so it's been cool to get into with all these different little groups of people.
Come get some! Insects eradicated!
Oh my goodness, on the screen, the winners don't do drugs thing? It just says winners don't need ketchup. It says Department of Hot Dog Federation of Good Snacks. That's funny. Alright, let's see how far into this game. Alright, glasses allow you to zoom by pressing R3. Okay, so that's clicking the stick, so it has a zoom feature. Okay, cool. Alright, so the bank says 7,500. Okay, let's do this expansion thing. Shop fitter. Sliding door laundromat conversion. We will add sliding door to extend the arcade into the existing laundromat space. This will also increase your arcade's fame. Let's do it. Let's do the big... So that's ordered. I don't know what the other goals are for this day. So I'll just do a short walk around of the actual, well, not of the actual arcade, but the in-video game, the virtual arcade. So you walk in, to your left you have your pool table. Right now, have you seen the Lego Pac-Man set yet? I've seen that online. I haven't seen it in person, but that looks cool. But it's like $250. So way too expensive for me, but I think that's Lego Pac-Man is cool. But over here, blockchain, Voss Tech, communist from Mars, Racer Chaser, so I have this neon wall over here. Attack vector. I might change some of this around, closing the washing machine, but yeah. So I just wanted to show you guys around this real quick. So we have all this area like this. Ah, jeez, I think I have to go upstairs and use the restroom real quick, so I think I'm gonna pause the game. So I will be right back, you guys. Hello. Oh, I'm back. I don't know how much more of this sitting is good for my back. I think that's starting to hurt a little bit. Oh my goodness. But this game is just so addictive. Let's see. To-do list, racer chaser, zombies. MD token, machine hopper, okay. But yeah, Chad, the Lego Pac-Man, like, Bobby, have you seen that yet? Yeah. So basically, it looks like a miniature Pac-Man machine, but it has these mechanical switches to make it look like Pac-Man's going around on the maze. Um, yeah, it's kind of a cool idea. I think I'm gonna play the air hockey a little bit. This one's so fun on here. Oh shit, I scored my own point. My own goal. Oh, it says my battery is low. Alright, let's Bobby, I gotta pick up at, Mike. I gotta pick him up at 5:30 before I go and, see my friend Steven. And I was trying to think of if I could find any photos of, like, Steven and I from our childhood, and I don't have the most pictures of him and I, you know, because I didn't have a camera back then. This is before I had it. Well, I did have a camera, but it just like, this is before digital. This is, yeah, I'm gonna take pictures of him and I. Like, I have a really cool one of him and I sitting on the bench together. His arms just around me. We were just like smiling our asses off. He's a sweetie. He's a really. So his girlfriend Taylor, we've all known each other since high school. So Taylor went to a different high school than us, but I think they met at the roller rink through one of a mutual friend that we all knew from the rinks. So yeah, God, I've grown up with these people, so it's just so cool to, you know, he's going to be working on bicycles. He really likes mountain biking and stuff like that, and he's, you know, really gotten into it. So I'm just so proud of my friend to be able to find a career, and he's moving out of state, and he's been talking about, you know, wanting to travel and journey and stuff since he was a kid. So just like, wow, you're doing it, dude. So I think his place is included with his employment, so that's even better that he doesn't, I don't think he has to pay rent, or if he does have to pay rent, it's discounted. So I hope that works out really well for him, and I love the guy so much. He's an amazing human being. Yeah. So, so my friend Jay, you know, he won't be able to make it to the going away thing on Friday. So I think he was kind of bummed about that, but I get to see Jay on Sunday. I get to see Mike and Steven, and yeah, I've never had Steven on the channel before, but maybe I could get him to drop in. Alright, so basically I'm trying to get all this in-game laundry done. Oh, communist from Mars broken.
It's a bug hunt! Traitors crucified!
So I think Woodgal Jr. is gonna get moved. Move attack vector to that spot. It's so cool to be able to manage your own little virtual arcade. So it's kind of cool, like these kind of games can give me ideas to how to put together my home arcade shit a little bit better. God, I hope I can. Bobby, I told you about all the carpet squares that I got put down, right? Yeah, so it's like the whole pinball machine and getting all that ready. It's like I hope to God my back gets better so I can do that. Ooh, gum. Oh, cool. So I can zoom in more. It's a white piece of gum. I never find those. Oh, cool. You can like zoom in really far with this new set of glasses or whatever. So they give you that. You're able to really zoom in on shit. This is cool. All it is a zoom, but you know. Alright, dryers. So basically. So in game, I think we're almost at the end of this day, and then it's gonna go into when the whole front of the arcade is, or the laundromat is gonna be like, I don't know how much of it's gonna be just basically arcade at this point, but this is like the big point of the game I was looking forward to. Alright, 18 more seconds on that washing machine, and then looks like the next part of the game is already unraveling between the last 2-3 streams we've done. Just a lot of progress. Yeah, I hope Francis is sleeping well. I hope that this weekend goes smoothly. I just hope I couldn't get a hold of my mom today, but I just hope that Sunday that her, you know, hope she's not feeling depressed or anything, you know. I hope she's feeling happy this weekend. I think she's gonna be really happy to see Jay and I. My mom's known Jay. Like, Jay and I, we've been hanging out since high school. We actually dated for a very short period of time. But, yeah, this is before they transitioned. So it's just like, yeah, I don't, you know, them, I, and somebody else, we all kind of like had a thing, you know. And yeah, Jealous teenagers. Alright, so I think I'm gonna have my person walk out and then get to the next day. Objectives done 1 of 3. Maintenance income 170. Laundromat 278, and then the arcade income is 1700. So it's like now at this point of the game, the arcade's really taking over. There we go.
Washing machines? Excellent. Excellent. When you were younger and I was building my great corporate empire, I know we saw little of each other. Did I make mistakes? Of course, I'm not infallible. Perhaps I could have been more attentive. But I never stumbled in business, and that's what matters. So if you need advice, and no doubt you will, you'll find I'm quite approachable. My door is always open. Fix the toilet.
Oh my god, the dad character is like, oh, fix the toilet. Oh, dude, they changed. He's just like, I'm quite approachable. And it's like he's basically talking about, like, I'm sorry that he didn't even say, like, sorry for being a bad parent, but I've always been business minded, kind of like bullshit. It's funny. Okay, so the laundromat, they basically made the front part smaller. This is cool. So a lot less laundromat, more arcade kind of shit going on. I miss the arcade and this actual laundromat that was downtown in Appleton. Oh, cool. Holy shit. So there's only like a couple laundry machines now up front, and then a big sliding door to get to the arcade. This is awesome. Jesus, I'm still doing people's fucking laundry. Is that just how it is in the UK? That, alright, so there's 6 top loader machines now instead of the like 8 or 9. I think there was like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 machines. So it went from 11 laundry machines to 6 top loaders, 3 front loading washing machines. Let's see, 1, 2 dryers. Let's see, 10, 12 dryers. So they went down, like probably 4 units. And then there's a glass door that slides, says video game arcade. That is so cool. And then it slides open right when you walk by it. Cool. And there's like a new power box. Oh my god. This is cool. And there's a new like alcove over here. And then so the restroom area is in the back, and they like have new posters up on the wall. Addictive fruit-based game, Fruit Crush. Oh, that's so cool. Barkanoid. Oh, that's cool. I love Arkanoid, so that's their take on that. Oh, dude. You should watch this sometime, next time I do a stream. This is so cool. Alright, I'm gonna... Dude, the new layout of this is just amazing. I love how far I've gotten in this game. $99 in that game. Let's see. 64. 191. Wow, the games are really taking off. Oh, dude, the new Office looks amazing. Holy shit. They have like a candle in here. You currently have no messages. Let's see. There's a lava lamp on the desk now, too. And a plant, and then the safe is in a different corner. There's a filing cabinet. Wow. There's some cool, like, paintings on the wall. Wet floor sign, laundry detergent. This is, wow, it's so cool. You look at emails, difficulty and price setting. Okay, I've changed those. Higher difficulty, quicker customers will get game over. If game's super popular, for example, you've played a bunch. See, let's see. If it's not so popular, people won't bother. Price is similar effect. Definitely worth having a tinker with the machine settings and the PDA. Yeah. Let's look at whatever. It's cool every time you go on the computer they give you a fake dial-up tone. Okay, all of the games are sold. Holy shit, there's a new game on here. Dude, they have a whack-a-mole game. Thump. So they have Wood Guy and Wood Girl. Wood Guy, let's see, the Thump a Golfer. Thump a Golfer is avoid banking or bonking Wood Guy on the head. Family's favorite quick, okay. And then Fruit Crush. Fill bottles full of tasty Fruit Crush. That's addictive puzzle game. Let's see, Barkanoid. It's an Arkanoid clone. Wow, the games are getting more expensive. Bomb Dudes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's like 6 new games they just added. Oh, this. Oh my god, this is so addictive. Damn it. Let's see what new CDs we can add to the jukebox too. Joystick by Hands and Chains. Let's add that. And let's add Jupiter Drops by Complex Twin. Insufficient funds, okay. Alright, I gotta find where the fuck the jukebox went now. So it's like where I have the arcade games is pretty much the same, but the area in front where the laundromat was is just this expanded area. So I can change where. Holy shit, we have 2 spots. We have 6 spots, or wait, 5 additional spots for video games instead of that back area having everything. So I can kind of. I'm gonna move a bunch of the games up front there. So I'm moving some of the games from the big place of the arcade into this other area. So when you walk in, it has a new layout. I like how that looks. So right by the bathroom, there's 5 arcade games, 2 big ones, and 3 of the smaller ones. So got some of my favorite ones right next to each other, and then I like the new spot where the jukebox is, and then it kind of, yeah, this looks much bigger in here with some of the games. Oh, that's kind of in a weird spot. Move that game out of that spot. So there's 1, 2, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 open spots for games. With this new layout, this is fucking amazing. Empty out all the games and then save the game and then go to bed. Like, I need to go to bed. What the fuck is my problem? Staying up too late. Oh my god, is there gum all... There's gum all over this goddamn table. It's like you expand it, and then there's like gum and newspapers. But it's like... They could always give you more reasons to stay and play.
Amazing!
But, like, dude, like, if you get to see this next time I stream this, like, or if you rewatch this, like, the new laundromat, you know, this is gonna be the end part of this video. It was, like, towards the end. The new layout is just, like, really cool. I love the, you know, the laundromat's like a perfect size now, where it's like not huge, but the arcade is like the main focus of the game now, which is really nice. Took a little while to get to this, but God, it looks so good, and it has like this neon lighting. It looks so cool. Alright, how much money is in the pool table? $81. Okay. God, I wish I could make money like this in real life. God, I have less than $40 to my name right now, so hopefully I can find my next job, or I wish I could get disability temporarily for all this shit I've been going through physically, but I just want an actual job. Just be able to design stuff or something. It's so weird not having in this game where I have all the games placed now. It's like very open layout. Alright, move that corner over there. Dartboard needs to fucking move. God damn it, I can't move where the goddamn dartboard is. They make you put it in that one spot, I guess. Alright. Yeah, you gotta see this when you get a chance. Like, the new layout on this is just so cool. Yeah, Chad, what do you think of this? Like, this is like the brand new arcade space. I don't know how much of this you got to see, but it's like, it's cool because it has like this, the laundromat's like miniaturized a little bit, but it's just like, I love the new layout of this, and then this cool sliding door. And you walk in, and then yeah, fuck, fix this.
Squash those
This
bugs.
game is so goddamn addictive. What, your game or mine?
Traitors crucified.
I think it's a cool one. It's very simple, but it's I don't know how to explain it. It's a very simple game, and like you're able to do things very quickly. It's a lot of the same the laundry in and out and stuff, but it's cool that you're working on a goal to make a cooler arcade, and I don't know. Makes me think of like what I want to do in real life. My goals of fixing up my house and making my arcade bigger, making things nicer. Oh, I didn't even finish my dinner. I've been working on this so long. Jeez. Vegetables. Yum. So there's 5,000 to spend on the game. That's cool. So let's see. Bomb dudes, adventure made of stunning 3D with 3 dudes blasting bricks. So it's a brick blasting game. There's Barkanoid, which is like an Arkanoid, kind of a brick breaker game. There's Fruit Crush, or the what the fuck you call it? The whack-a-mole game. Should I get it? Yeah, I'm gonna get that. Cool. Delivery Sunday, it says. Okay. I'm always like, I'm gonna quit in 5 minutes. We've been streaming for 3 fucking hours. And oh my goodness, there's so much laundry going right now on the game. There's 3 washing machines full, and 3 more baskets came in when I was back in the arcade part. You feeling alright? I'm happy. Yeah, I don't know why I'm up so fucking late. Actually, I've been going to bed later this week than I usually. I've not stayed up this late in a long, long time. I wonder what point of the game we're going to make $5 off of laundry at one point. Whereas, like, when you start the game, it's like you're making a couple hundred, maybe 1,000 for laundry off the bat, and that's all you're doing. And then it gets into, like, the only thing is you have one arcade game when you start, and then it's just a small, like, dingy little, like, closet. And then when you get this far into the game, jeez, I don't even have. Oh, I do have. I was thinking like there's running out of room for where to put laundry, but there's like front loaders. Yeah, Chad, I hope whatever you're doing today, I hope it goes well. God, I've never streamed this for 3 hours straight. Score 5 own goals in video air hockey. Oh, okay, so basically fuck up the game. Alright. How do I... So basically I'm trying to score the wrong way now. So I'm trying to... Oh, that's harder. Because you gotta get backwards into your own goal. Okay. Alright, so... Oh, okay, that's easy. You just keep going. It's telling me I have to go to the washing machine. Jeez. Okay. Let's see if I got one of the to-dos. Okay, there's 2 more to do on that. Alright, so... So basically it just wants you to go and hit the puck into your own goal. So that's easy once you figure out how to do it. Okay, goal complete. They give you some interesting goals in this game. You know, it's all simple shit, but... Yeah, so my physical therapy, it's just... He's just pulling on my back with a belt and then basically just stretching to the right, stretching to the left, trying to get that movement in my disc again. So it's just been yeah. So it's just been frustrating trying to get everything moving again. Dude, this like smaller laundromat's easier to walk through. It's such a nice layout, like, you know, it's easier to work with. Efficient. It's kind of funny, my arcade in my basement is right by my laundry area. You doing alright? I'm getting a little bit tired. I said that about an hour ago, didn't I? I did go upstairs to go pee though and come back, so I did take a little bit of a break. Alright, whack-a-mole game. It's called Thump-a-Golfer. That's cool. I like that. Let's see. Oh, cool. On the King Wash thing in the front, there's a little sign that says Arcade Open. Oh, I like that. Instead of having this wood board out front, they changed that a little bit. And then I don't know if they added... Oh, they added a little extra awning outside. That's so cool. I like the small details like that. Oh, jeez, people throw fucking garbage all over the place. It's a video game, Matt. Why are you stressing? Yeah. I didn't know I could pick gum off of a washing machine with a basket in my hand. God, this game's obsessed with people sticking gum everywhere. Oh, you know, when I bought my arcade, or not my arcade, but my theater seats, some of them had gum still stuck to them. They had to peel off. Yeah. And then one of my chairs, one of my friends says, like, wow, it looks like somebody shit themselves. Because there's like a big fucking stain front to back on this theater seat. So it's like, yeah, I don't know if I want to reuse that one or not. But I have 3 theater seats downstairs. I had 12 or 13 or whatever it was. And it's like, alright, movie nights started to die during, because just busy. So it's like, alright, well, might as well build a pinball area that's, becoming more popular. And I like pinball, so figure it's a good trade-off. So, yeah. So it's kind of funny in this game, you're building your arcade area and stuff in my basement and, my house and stuff. I'm constantly working on my arcade games. And it's fun. I can do it in this game right now while I'm all laid up. I'm going to play the whack-a-mole. Oh, this is so cool. What do I do? Oh, this is cool. It says practice. The whack-a-mole is cool. This is so much fun. Oh, fuck. I don't know the control scheme of this. It's just like, game over. That's so cool. What's with these douchebags leaving their coffee on the floor? What's up with like people that like Starbucks and they go there like a billion fucking times a week? I've never understood like wanting to overpay for coffee. Like, I guess it's because I don't drink coffee, but
Foghorns! Insects eradicated!
alright, so take walk up street to clear head. Okay, I've done that goal before, but I can do that quickly. Empty 10 hoppers and place the cash into the safe. Get score of 1,000 on UFO assault. Oh my god, I don't know if I want to do all that quite yet. It's actually fun, like in real life, opening up the hoppers on arcade games and dumping all the tokens out. I got to do that at Nerd Haven, which is kind of cool. I miss helping out there. I hope the guys call me again sometime and have me help out, even if I don't get paid. Like, it's just fun helping out there. A hopper on air hockey. But I've gotten to know some of the regulars at Nerd Haven too, which is really cool. There's this guy Rhett that comes and plays pinball, and he's really good. And yeah, hopefully one of these weeks I'll be down in Madison, like for Francis's surgery and stuff. So I think the night before I might go down to the arcade, or after actually. Might spend an hour or two at the arcade. Bobby. You tired yet? I'm getting a little tired. My gut hurts a little bit. No shit. So there's another choice of let's see. I think I want to get the Barkanoid. So it's an Arkanoid clone. It's a brick breaker, but there's also this fruit crusher bug guy. I don't know how to say boo guy. But it's a puzzle game, so there's either a puzzle game or an Arkanoid or a fruit game. I think I want to get this Barkanoid. Alright. Banging out all these, like, goals in this game. This is officially the longest stream that we've done on this game, I think. Because I think the last one was 2.5 hours. Okay, so walk to the end of the block. Okay. Huh. Oh, cool. The front doors, they changed the writing on the doors a little bit after you get further in the game. That's cool. Just appreciating some of the little details. Alright, now I think we officially lost everyone. I think Chad probably went to bed for the night. Yeah. I'm surprised all the weird talk earlier didn't. So, I'm trying to find a day to go down to Menominee Falls, go to Garcade, and visit my friend. His arcade is going really well. They're talking about expansion plans. Like, this is real life shit I'm talking about now, not just the video game, but my friend Gar's talking about getting a new location. And he's always changing games out and rearranging things, and his arcade is just beautiful. His family is wonderful. He's wonderful. Yeah. He kind of took me under his wing and, he's, taught me a lot of skills, So between there and working at Nerd Haven, helping out there, I've just been able to, like, learn a lot about, arcades and how they operate and stuff. But it's a lot of effort to run a, place and build it and do all that stuff. What the fuck goal was like? So you got 2 of the 3 goals done for the day on this game. Is it UFO assault that I want to play? Yes. Yeah, everybody tuned in for a really long time. I'm surprised. Yeah. It's really cool. I'm really enjoying all the little mini games on this. I don't get into a lot of replays on it, but and I can make a full review out of this, even though I haven't played the full game. Like, I got the gist of it. I like it. I kind of want to frame. I have the poster still in the box, and I want to frame it. Ah, shit. I'm not gonna get to that 1,000 points. Oh my god, washing machines. Oh my goodness, there's like all this laundry. Jesus Christ. This game is relentless with how much laundry. As like, I know in the United States, you have to do your own fucking laundry at the laundromats. They don't have a service to do this, I don't think. Well, there was a laundromat that had an attendant in it, so I don't know if that's their job to do other people's laundry, or if, you know, if that could be done for extra. But, they used to have an arcade at this one place, and I think they tore it out after a while because they think, you know, people are loitering too much or something, but they had I think they had a racing game, but they had like oh, what the fuck is it called? They had a ride-in machine, so like in my arcade in my basement here, um, I actually bought a ride-in board and built a cabinet out of scrap wood, um, because it reminds me of when I was in high school and I would go to this arcade late at night with my friend. He'd drive in his two-door Grand Am GT, and yeah, he later had a Camaro and a Firebird. But yeah, we'd drive downtown, go to this arcade, go to Topper's Pizza, go up to the parking ramp, Blair Van Halen. Kind of douchey dude, but like, yeah. Yeah, when we were in high school. God, he didn't treat his cars or his women well, so that's probably why we stopped hanging out. He just turned into this douchebag. But yeah, we used to go to the laundromat arcade together, so it's kind of, you know, so it's funny playing this game. It just reminded me of that. Alright, what's one more goal to do? The UFO game. I gotta get this score. I keep telling myself, oh my god, hopper full line terror. Alright. At least this game doesn't ask you to score a certain amount of points in one go. Like, you can add them up. O'clock your time. Jesus Christ, it's 2 o'clock my time then. Oh shit. If I can get the score on this, I keep trying to beat the goals and it's like I'll go to bed soon and then I don't. We're at 680 points out of the 1,000 we need for the goal. Yeah, Bobby, thanks for keeping me company tonight. I'm playing this game and it's constantly saying wash, wash. So it's like just reminding you that you have to empty out the washing machines. At least I have my real wash done for the night. Alright, got our 700 points out of 1,000. And then we're almost done with the work day in the game. I'm happy though, bud. I'm gonna sleep in my bunk tonight. I don't want to bug Francis. I told him I let him have the bed for the night just so then he can stretch out or whatever. I think the next bed we're gonna get is gonna be a king size. Because we like to hog the whole mattress ourselves. How'd you get on the floor? Haven't knocked him off yet, but yeah. It hurt to fall off the bed, off the bunk bed, because that goes up really tall. Yeah, when you sleep over here sometime, I'll have you sleep in the bunk. It's really cool, I built it myself. It's getting a little squeaky. I should check some of the bolts on it eventually, but who's chitch? Who? People. Is this goal almost done on this game? Jeez. Shit, I got to 850. I almost got to my 1,000 points on my goal. It's just basically an alien ship trying to destroy a city. The game is yelling at me. It's like, it's 2 o'clock. Go home. Can I get this goal by the end of the day on this? Well, it's end of the day, but jeez. Like, just go fucking sleep. Alright, we're at 850 of 1,000. We're gonna get there. Even if my character passes out in the middle of the road. Alright, 690. Oh, can I get the... Shit, 720. Yeah, I think my back is hating this sitting. Ugh. I was bitching because I have clean clothes in the dryer. We'll get those the next business day. That's about it. Alright, are we almost at the goal? Jeez, I thought I'd get this already. I keep getting close to that goal and it just... Our score's at, like, oh, shit. I don't think we're gonna get to that 1,000. Oh, it's bitching about wet clothes. It's bitching because I'm still playing this video game and it's after closing on the game. What, a friend's asking you to put a bookshelf together or what? Pretty decent at that kind of stuff. Oh, jeez, I don't think I'm getting into this goal. I'm gonna quit out. Alright. Oh my god. That whack-a-mole is cool though. Oh jeez. There's a game... Oh, shit. So when I start this game next time, there's 2 games down that need the bugs flicked off of them. Alright, see if my guy passes out. Okay, daily income 2,400 on arcade, laundromat 313, maintenance done $100. Cool. It's like a candy cab. That is so cool. Okay, so they make you put in an empty spot. Let's see. I have a bit, there's a chat on the game that says, I have a investment opportunity. It says, not another pyramid scheme. I get a lot of spam. No, for my company, Freeburn Interactive. First title, need to expand fast, trust me. Okay, cool. Somebody made a emoji of a smiley face, and then it's like, what does this mean? And the guy says, it's a little happy face, and my character says, that's not gonna catch on. Here's info. Hey message, investment, opportunity. Oh god, invest $15,000 into this one thing. I don't have that. Jesus. Okay, so there's... Oh, the bank thing, I think, changed the logos. That's cool, and then it has, like, more options, but it's like, yeah... My game, it's like, my dude is down to, like, $200, so it's like, no. I'm gonna play the Barkanoid. It's a wiener dog with a ball. It's a brick breaker. It's an Arkanoid clone, but with a cute dog. Oh, I like this. Oh, this is so fucking adorable. Oh, and the dog looks sad when you lose the ball. Ooh. What person where on the game? What? Oh, did he shove something in his ass or something, or what? Oh. That sucks. Oh, dude, you get to see the dog running through the forest. It's so cute. Alright, now I could be playing this all night. God damn it. It's like, I'll play this for 5 seconds. This is so cute. This is so adorable. Oh, on Facebook or what? Oh. Oh. Oh my god. 3 hours and 37 minutes streaming. $37. I mean, for the amount of game, I think I paid 25 or 30 for this, maybe a little bit less, but for that price, you get a shit ton of mini games, and it's fun. This is good. Okay, this is not part of my goal. Why am I like, okay. There's like 5 million laundry baskets on the floor. Not, I mean, that's a huge over exaggeration, but like, there's a lot of laundry baskets on the floor. Jeez. I told myself I'm going to save after this last 2 days, and then, you know, on the game, and then what do? I play 2 more days. Oh my god, I got plunged the fucking toilet. think I might rate this a 4.5 out of 5 because this is pretty fucking good. Like all the little music and details and like arcade games, like they did a lot of work on this. I'm surprised at how quickly they got this game done. All the little details and passion in it. Jeez, 3 laundry machines fucking running. God damn it. I'm bitching about a video game. What am I doing? Jeez. Alright, I'm gonna save the game. I don't think anybody's on still, but thank you all for watching and have a great night.